Yeah, hello, my lovely dinosaur friends. Today we come to the next attraction, and I was personally looking forward to this episode the most. I hope you enjoyed the last episode, and today I'm taking care of the hamster ball section here. I try to expand the area for this attraction a little bit and will also include the area on the west coast from the volcano. We call them Mount Sibo, right? I just want them to have enough space for the dinosaurs so that we can also place an appropriate group size for each different species in the enclosure. At the very beginning, I tried to plan a bigger section for the Gyrosphere Valley. This usually makes an attraction appear more realistic, and I will cover the edges with fences and planters later. Next, I would like to decorate the entrance and exit of the attraction with a bridge tool, so I can say it, so that it just looks a little bit nicer. The bridging tool, what you see here, will become important again at some point in the course of my project, but I don't want to reveal more for now. The actual building of this Gyrosphere station looked completely different in the film, and I could theoretically recreate it with some few objects what I have here in game, but unfortunately I don't have the function of letting people get in and get out at this point, and so I decided for the vanilla building what we have here for the Gyrosphere Valley. Gyrosphere Station, I mean, okay. And it's not a bad thing. We always have to make compromises here, and I had a lot of compromises for the mini Nublar project here. And in the end, the result looks very cute, and then I placed a name tag, and then we have finally the entrance area finished, and then I stuck to the enclosure themselves. But don't be surprised, all four are completely covered the entire route with a low fence as with a bush look. Bush look. Sounds funny. Bush look. I leave a spot open for a later idea, but no more information is on this point. It will be a big surprise in the upcoming episodes. So then I had previously drawn the rest of the attraction size with the sand, how big the area for the attraction can be, or what is possible, and so on. And as I said, I will expand the area, like on the west coast, nearby the volcano. And then I researched a little bit in the internet, and there are really many screenshots what I had found, and what we saw is that it's a very large open area with a few trees on the meadow, and I wanted to recreate it in the same way, but I also have the plan that the dinosaurs need a lot of food and so on. And then I decided in the process that I plant the landscape more densely. And you can tell me in a comment if you like, is it okay, or is it a total accident, and isn't it a Gyrosphere Valley? You can tell me what you're thinking about. Then in the rest of the time lapse, you can see I place also a small lake in the middle of the attraction, and further north we have an area with a larger forest area. I also plant a small water pond in the middle of there, so that dinosaurs are willing to roaming a little bit more in the entire enclosure. And then I built the rest of the enclosure again with the plants and so on, and build a little bit more the rock cliff with the stones and covered it up a little bit for a nicer natural boundary. Another quick announcement: I'm recording this episode in advance, and if there are any requests or suggestions, I won't be able to consider them until later. I want more free time for myself and have not sit the complete week on an episode and so on. I need a little bit more free time for the March, and waiting a little bit for the DLC and so on. And it's always the next episode are also finished and so on. So what I The other announcement, I mean, what I read in my Jurassic World companion book is that in the fifth week of filming for Jurassic World, it was time to film the Gyrosphere ride. It was one of the most challenging sequences of the entire process of filming and so on. And in the opening, Claire's two nephews, Zach and what was the other name from the dude? Mitch and Zach? Crack and Zach? I don't know. I've forgotten, sorry. And yeah, the nephews are supposed to get into a mobile ball and drive off, and it's supposed to use the ball to get close to the creatures and drive alongside the dinosaurs on the large meadows of Jurassic World. And it was important for the director to shoot on a real location rather than using a green screen and creating a false environment. The set on the recording was on the Kualoa Ranch in Hawaii, and when I see these pictures and the landscape from Hawaii, then I'm thinking about that's the place to be. And sometimes in the future then I travel to Hawaii, and yeah, looking forward to see all these great film sets. Anyway, the Gyrosphere was also constructed on wheels that could be pulled by a camera on a trail. And the submersible was built without a glass ball and only consisted of the structures and passenger seats. And the glass ball itself was added digitally later because of the reflections, and I can't understand it. If you're already using CGI to add dinosaurs, it's definitely even more difficult to keep that in mind with ambient, also the light and the reflections on the glass. And the rest what you can see here in the time lapse, then I built a little bit with the rocks, some little formations on the cliff side for a nice natural boundary. And then we hear us in some minutes again, and then let's talk about other things. And please don't be surprised, my voice suddenly became very deep, and that's always because when I got up early and made recordings, I definitely sounded a little bit deeper, so I think. And yesterday I had a power failure while recording and couldn't continue recording again. That's why you have my good morning voice for now and for the rest of the video. And so is my recording splitted from my yesterday Rob and my current good morning Rob. And yeah, okay, let's talking about other thingies. I saw on my poll that showed me that the most people voted for the Gyrosphere Valley attraction. I also think that is an attraction that really excited myself, and the idea of sitting in a ball like that and you can through the landscape and watching the dinosaurs is just wonderful, and you can drive in freestyle. That's amazing. Of course, there are a lot of other attractions that are just very cool, but this type of attraction was unique and completely new and showed new technology. It is amazing, yeah. I have no more words for this. And it is a challenge to build all these attractions on a miniature island, what you can see in the episodes. And if I have more space, so I would build a larger meadow with various hills and individual trees. But compromises have to be found in this mini short project here. And at the end of the video I will show you all the name suggestions for your adopted dinosaurs. And I call them the Big Five. It reminds me a little bit to the Big Five from Africa. But here in this case it is only 5 herbivores. But I think that's the unique and most famous herbivores from the Jurassic timeline. I know we have also the Gallimimus. Sorry, Gully, you are not included, the Big Five. And you have a big and nice meadow, a great landscape, and you see all the famous herbivores on one place. It is great. It is not realistic sort of thing when you put so special and armored dinosaurs together in a bigger and entire landscape, but to the other side it is totally cool. And yeah, you have all the 3 armored dinosaurs, Stego, Anki and the Trike, and the peaceful Para, and alongside also the new dinosaur, the Apatosaurus as well. And yeah, it's a chunky boy. It is a chunk, and I love this type of sauropod a lot, and yeah, why not? By the way, in today's episode I'm going to save you from driving with a hamster ball. I have recorded it, but I found the controls so difficult. That's why I rather show you the different dinosaurs individually in the real time on the end. At the beginning I let the Apatosaurus in the enclosure, after then the Anki, followed by the Stego and the Parasaurolophus, and then came the Triceratops for the end. And I'm really happy with the enclosure, and the animals actually have enough space and enough food in their environment, and they're spread around the enclosure very comfortably. And I got very strong vibes from the movie when I see the capture mode scenes here, and yeah, I can feel the movie. So for now and for myself, I partly based myself on the skins from the movie, but still slightly modified. I prefer more the other suitable skins like the rainforest skin for the Aparo, when I remember me correctly. I like more the blue and the whiter underbelly, and I think it looks pretty cute. Most of the movie skins are too grey and colorless for me, what I saw in the movie. And yeah, I watched the movie again for more researching on this point for the Gyrosphere Valley and so on. It was a nice entertainment for me to see this movie, these 2 hours, but sometimes the movie is so old. 9 years. What the fuck? 9 years. But enough of this, and I don't want to start a big criticism and talk about Jurassic World for now. Everything is fine. I like the movie, and it was a big surprise in 2015, and it was definitely a game changer for this franchise. I will show you the dinosaurs afterwards, and I hope you enjoyed the episode, and thank you for watching and listening. I had a lot of fun of building this attraction, and if you want a thrill, then stay tuned. Then in the next episode we will jump over to the Indominus Rex enclosure and so on. And yeah, thank you guys. Until then, we see us in the next episode. Have a great time, stay healthy, and but now on this point we come to the name suggestions and your adopted dinosaurs. And as you can see, Trish, Roberta, this is your Trike, and this is Goofy. This is for Jurassic Cannon King. I like this name for this chunky boy. And also let's find a nice Anki for Jurassic, and then they call them Terra. It's a pleasure. Welcome Terra in the Gyrosphere Valley. I mean, yo. So, and then let's find other dinosaurs for the name suggestions. And then let's put a Stegosaur for the name suggestion Salad Shooter. Prehistoric 75. That is your stego. Oh, it's very nice to see there. No? Yeah, it fits. It fits with the name. This is the salad shooter. Okay, so after then I'm looking for other dinosaurs and name suggestions, and I had a very grateful idea from other YouTuber or member or follower, and this is Lyman. Harry Torber, this is your Lyman Triceratops. Yeah, I find it fits. It fits. I thought it fits. I find it fits. And after then we have a little break and animation from the Parasaurolophus, and this is one of my biggest and favorite dinosaurs ever, and yeah, I like this guy. And after then I named one of the Paras for myself, and then I give the name Robilophus. Why not? That's my dinosaur. Yeah, perfect. Why not? And after then I had also a very grateful idea from other friend, and hey, call one or name one Aparto please Littlefoot, and we have also other nice names from the land before time, and then so I decided, yeah, why not? Okay, then I'm looking for the next dinosaur, and this is Ducky. I know Ducky was a Saurolophus, but yeah, why not? We have no Saurolophus inside the game, and then I'm looking for Spike, and Spike is one of the alphas from the Stegosaurs. It was a big surprise for me that Spike is a Stegosaur. In every moment I thought Spike is an Ankylosaur, but no, it's a Stegosaur. So then after then I'm looking for the other alpha from the trikes, and then I found her, and then I called them Sarah. Yeah, and then finished, so I think. Alrighty, we have wonderful name suggestions, thank you for that, and yeah, have a good time, and bye bye again.